everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Cocktail Hour with Bourbon and Booze. And as you can see, we have a huge mess going on. We decided rather than doing a cocktail this episode, we talk about what we have on our bar that we use for all of our different creations. Now, this by far is not everything. We have a ton of stuff. But we want to talk to you about what you could do to start your bar and get basic necessities that you could use. So I guess what we'll talk about is glassware first. We have a wide assortment of glasses that we like to use. We have our typical Glencairn over here, and then we also have wee Cairns. So sometimes we like to do the tastings in the wee Cairns. I think the Glencairn's about a 3-ounce glass, and the wee Cairns are just over an ounce. For vodka, we choose, and liqueurs, we choose to use these little crystal vodka glasses.
The wheat Cairns are probably 3 ounces if you filled it to the brim.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't fill it to the brim.
No, but I mean, like when you fill it with a 2-ounce bottle,
right,
it's all the way full,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's probably an ounce if you pour it to the right drinking height for a Cairn.
Right.
And
so, like, I'm drinking a scotch in my regular
that's
Cairn.
probably a 2-ounce to the right drinking height.
Yeah, to the right. This is...
Or an ounce as well, and it gets better effervescence.
So we also have shot glasses, and our bar has a ton of different variations of shot glasses. We have, like, stuff we bought in travels, and we have shot glasses that have dividers in them, so you can put, like, one and one, different ones, and so when you drink it, it mixes. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, but those are store-bought, and they're a nightmare to clean.
Yeah,
they are a nightmare. I don't recommend keeping them after you've drunken the store-bought.
So we just have a ton. We have really tall ones and short ones, but these are the ones that we normally use on the show. We have rock glasses. We have 3 or 4 different variations of rock glasses. This is one that we just picked up from a local distillery, Acre. We have little sifters that we use for brandy and rum, and I think we use something else in the sifters. Yeah.
They're usually for brandy.
Brandy and rum, and there was something else, I don't remember, but cognac. Thank you. We use them for cognac.
In the brandy family.
Yes. And then we have our beer glass that we use for a lot of different drinks. We have our tall boys or Collins glasses that we use for Long Island's or regular drinks. We have these cool little mason jars that are kind of like drink jars. They have cups, things.
Those are great for when you're just making a large single serving glass.
Or frozen drinks or whatever.
Because these two are for normal servings, and that one will hold the whole mixture for
and
just drinking by
we
yourself.
Keep our Collins glasses and a set of rock glasses in the refrigerator. So we have cool chilled glasses. Are you making something?
I'm just gonna...
We also have margarita glasses and martini glasses. That's about all of our glassware, and we have multiple sets of these everywhere. Our bar is too small. And so that's the glassware you should look at. I would just choose a simple shot glass, a beer glass, and a cocktail glass to start off with. So maybe a rock glass, a beer glass, and a rather nice shot glass. Having fun?
Yep.
So ice is another thing. You have these molds for like round ice. You could do regular ice. Here's our ice bucket, and you can also do stones. We have some metal stones that we keep in the freezer. Kind of use them every once in a while, but not a lot. And you can do soapstone, or I think it's a soapstone.
Yeah, I don't know why they have... I believe this is actually just soapstone covered in stainless steel. But they also have just raw soapstone, which is weird to me because it seems like it might impart flavor, but maybe it doesn't. Because I saw those recently, but yes, soapstones are the same.
And the only reason you'd use stones is if you don't want to water down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can do ice molds.
But that also takes a lot longer for it to transmute the cold into your drink.
Yes.
So you might want to start with a chilled glass and the stones to help keep it that way, or just wait longer. Or if you wanted it lightly chilled.
As far as mixware, you really only need this. This is a shaker that you can put together, and you can get ones that have a cap. We have like 4 different variations.
I don't even know where that one went.
They're behind the camera. So you need a mixer jar. That's about it. Otherwise, you're pretty good because you can use a shot glass or you can use variations of.
And I believe this top one is 1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces. I like this one that's measured because it's better. But you don't actually need that. If you get a shaker like this, it's got stuff on the sides. And that's all you need. I like my mixing glass here better than the shaker. You can get that. Maybe some spoons. We got variations of spoons. But you don't really need any of that for your bar. Things that we also have in here is we have a muddler for muddling sugar cubes or whatever we're putting into our cocktails. We have a blade to do some chopping and a chopping board, but a simple knife would work. We always have a bunch of water all around. Always. These for just dripping into your drinks. They're all over the bar because they impart different things. And that's about it. Some straws, some tongs, and then of course you need flame for stuff.
For occasional like braising drinks. Right?
Braising, smoked, whatever. I'm gonna move this behind us. Oh.
Is pretty handy too.
Yeah. For mixes, you really don't need a lot. You can buy a simple syrup or you can make your own. We made our own, but it's always nice to have something really quick. You can get a regular simple syrup or an agave from the store. If you're making a lot of cocktails all the time, just make your own. It's easy. They can usually last about 6 months. It's a 1-to-1, 1 part sugar, 1 part water mix. We have a sweet and sour, which is probably pretty good for some drinks and margaritas. Down below we have blue Caraca and triple sec and Midori and...
Yeah, once you get into them normal mixer things, it gets a large amount very quickly.
Yeah, butter shots. We have a whole bunch of different mixers. Over here you have a couple different bitters. The Angostura bitters and the Fee Brothers, and there's probably about a dozen different kinds of bitters you can get. You gotta have your Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, for some reason, at any time you look up a sci-fi drink, it has Tabasco sauce on it.
We have some sweetened lime juice and grenadine. Now, if you're using sweet and sour or triple sec, you can probably get away without the sweet and lime juice.
Yeah, because the sweet and lime isn't particularly sour from what I remember. But the sweet and sour
is sour.
It's perfect for...
Down here we have 2 different vermouths. We have a dry vermouth and a sweet vermouth, depending on what you are going to use. And then we have Lilith, which is a mixer wine, and we use it for martinis and stuff. Yeah.
But in my look-ins, it actually is in a lot of things.
It's in a lot of things. So Lilith is something you probably should pick up. And then maraschino cherries or onions or, some sort of garnish. We use a lot of lemon and oranges in our garnishes.
Yeah, we're terrible at garnishes. Don't copy us.
And
we
then
should do garnishes better.
Depending on what you're making, just get an assortment of sodas.
All kinds.
So pineapple juice, and we always buy the minis just because they're more convenient for 1-2 cocktails. You're not opening a whole can.
But remember, when you get pineapple juice, when you're eating it, it's eating you back.
Okay. You can get Coke and Sprite and root beer and Big Red and, 7-Up. We got a whole bunch down here. We do suggest you get, that's cream soda. We suggest you get different sodas or whatever, ginger ales. We have Canada Dry. We have tonic waters, a bunch of different tonics for different flavors. 7-Up, Sprite, and then of course orange juice. And that's pretty much everything. What are you making?
I have no idea.
What's in there?
Rye, the
It's always rye.
agave simple syrup, sweet and sour,
Some bitters.
some bitters. If it turns out well, we'll do a full episode on it. If it doesn't turn out well, don't copy me.
Yeah. Cody's a mad scientist. He just comes in here. He looks on the internet for a lot of stuff and then comes in and starts playing with variations or making stuff off the top of his brain. So that's what we have on our bar. You just start simple and you work your way up. We have tons of different alcohols, vodkas, gins, and stuff. Different variations. That's all you need. Start simple, work your way up. Drive your spouse crazy with all the stuff. Of course, my spouse tends to buy a lot of the stuff too, so.
Yeah, when you start making a cocktail bar, it gets out of hand a little bit more than a whiskey bar.
Have a nice setup somewhere. So when you have friends over, you can be the bartender, whatnot.
This is probably 2 servings, but I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it. So tell us what you have on your bar. Are we missing anything vital? If we didn't mention it, we probably have it. We just didn't. I mean,
I know we're a little lacking on the more eclectic bitter front.
oh yeah, we're definitely working on the bitters. I actually have an episode coming out on a bar tour, so you get a picture of the whole bar and everything. I'm still working on editing it, and you'll see a lot more of what we have. But yeah, just tell us what you think we are missing, what we should add. Is there anything that we don't really need? I can't imagine anything we don't need. Tell us what your favorite glassware is. Don't have any stemmed ware, really. Like wine glasses, I use the stemless wine glasses. They're in there. So just tell us what you think. And I hope you have a great Friday and drink well and mad scientist it up.
Yeah, this is the next episode, by the way.
Okay. Suggest a name for us. For the
Yeah,
next.
because we're bad at that.
So-
Really bad.
What are the ingredients so they can come up with a name?
It's just an agave
Simple
simple
syrup,
syrup, sweet and sour,
bitters,
and a gus, whatever that is.
Gastora.
Yeah. And 2 ounces of rye.
Cody puts rye in everything, including
Rye
his
makes
ice cream.
everything better. I haven't actually tried it. Oh, we did do it
Oh.
in ice cream with the
You need a
Guinness.
bottle opener. So-
yeah, for beers if you're into.
This is handmade by Cody in his blacksmith shop. He's a metal worker, and
Wish I had a more decorative
he's selling
one.
them for $300 a piece. No, I'm just joking. All right, we'll see you next time, next Friday.
Surprisingly good.
Make sure you check out Mondays, Oddity Day, Tuesday, Thursday, whiskey, Wednesday, coffee, and then next Friday's apparently going to be that cocktail. All right,
I
see you
might
later.
tweak it a little bit, but this is actually pretty good.
Bye.
Bye.